game winning streak, and they have an unranked opponent coming into town.
This quarterback, part of their running game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. On target. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes down the right side. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. A run for the quarterback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement up front. Let's keep this drive going.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback will keep it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab over the middle. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. And the 4th down pass. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. He's past the marker. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running. Powers his way to the 30. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll try to overcome. Play on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Welsh. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, they were trying to set up an outbreaking route here on 3rd and long, trying to get a receiver open in space, just couldn't come away with it, though. Nice job by the defense watching the QB's eyes and swatting it down.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
From the gun, the ground game. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back open in the middle. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Gentry. Still looking to his right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown! This is a designed run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Sees an alley. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
This is a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had...
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So they're...
Caught, and he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Left side is Cole. just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Takes a hit as he fires. Right side, it's Cole. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the pummeling has started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? Explosive.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Wolfpack and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Wolfpack head coach told...
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Handoff from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Gentry. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college. That can run.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just going to keep it after the snap. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Gentry. Out wide left, it's Cole. Powers through. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Maybe a crease. Inside the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolf! The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got an alley. He's got the first down. Wide open space. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Working the ground game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Across the 25, he's got room. Got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Once he got some room, it was over.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown! Looking to pass. It's Gentry. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Uh-oh, look out. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Past the 6. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll take it himself. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown! The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to. Makes the grab and room to run. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The huge explosive play put him right on. Step it now, they've got to punch it in. A designed run for the quarterback. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their...
Quick give. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To throw, it's Gentry. They're all over him. Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. There he goes. Got the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They are finishing the deal. Putting the lead here in the... The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is...
There he goes! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I'll tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one on...
Found a seam on the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.